out of 70% of Nigerian movies, if I watch the trailer, I can tell you everything that happens in the movie. The drive started when Kafi did our dance 2005.
Oh, okay.
After this Guinness World Record, the idea of I don't do Nollywood movie vanished. I love Spotlight. That's one thing about me. I don't know if it's always.
I like the acceptance.
But I love it when I'm on the Spotlight.
Hello viewers, welcome back to another episode of People and Personality, where we take a journey into the life experience of certain individuals, be it celebrities or people that are making impact in society or catches our attention. And today we have in the house a guest who has taken it upon himself to challenge himself and attempt the Guinness World Record of the longest movie marathon. That is the longest watching of movies. And he's attempted to do 160 hours, which is approximately 6 days and 12 hours, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I must tell you that this is a journey. I mean, it takes a lot to want to take this faith and take this journey. We've seen people that have done it before, and seeing another young Nigeria wanting to do it is really, really a big. It is our joy to support young individuals that really want to make a change and make an impact. Well, join me as a welcome Mr. Ayodeji. Fatunla, hello, how are you doing, sir?
Fine, I'm doing alright.
Oh, you're looking very chill and calm, I must say.
Your hospitality has been amazing.
I like that. I like that. Thank you very much for the compliment. You're welcome to our studio.
Thank you.
How are you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling excellently good. I'm alright.
That's very, very good. So before we go into the questions, I would like you to just give us a brief introduction into yourself, what you do, let us know you.
Okay, so of course, my name is Fatunla Ayodeji. I'm into movie review. I'm a DOP. So I'm also a student of Crown Polytechnic Ayodeji.
Okay.
I was born in Ekiti.
Oh. Okay.
When I was 9, I traveled to Lagos, and I've been in Lagos since then. A couple of traveling, how it works.
So you can slightly say that you're a Lagosian.
Exactly. So, interestingly, my passion for movie has been way back since, some of the time that I was younger, the type of Isakaba, Shawarede, Oleku.
Okay.
Back in the days when I was in Ekiti, we usually go to our neighbor's window to peep and watch movie from.
Oh wow, that's serious.
Yeah. So not operating have TV.
Yeah,
and if the one my grandpa had was like a wardrobe
TV.
Yeah,
you know those ones. Yes.
So yeah.
So it's safe to say that your interest in movies started from when you were young.
Yeah, very, very. That
is very good.
I watch movie nights, and my popsy will call me and seize my phone for days just to stop me.
So would you say that your hobby is watching movies?
Yeah, I think you can say your hobby is watching movie if you're the kind of person that would like to invest in it.
Well, you're investing. I mean, you're doing movie critic. You're in DOP. Do you act?
Yeah, sure. I do.
You act as well. So, besides director of production and acting.
Have I acted any before?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. But it's something I wouldn't mind. I won't say no to.
Oh, okay. So you've never acted, but you would really love to.
I'd love to.
That's very good. That's very good. I'd like to take a quick journey into your school life, your childhood, to just get an insight where it takes a child to dream, but it takes a village to bring the dream to life. And I want to believe that for somebody that has the dedication and the mind to want to make a change, to take a leap and they do something different than the ordinary, it goes deeper than just the surface. Would you say that this your found courage or the need to make a change for yourself started from when you were young, or probably was there sometimes in school that that prompted the change to happen?
So earlier part of my life, I've always been a dancer.
Okay.
I've always been into creativity, into creative entirely. So my dad was a cinematographer. So being a young child, I sleep in my dad's studio to transfer one cassette to another cassette to deliver the following day.
Oh, okay.
So carrying battery, some of his worker, I carry battery to follow them to events. The camera they carry that year is always
I know. That's always like
there's this huge short guy at the back that's trying to carry battery and follow them.
Yeah.
So my love for filming has been way back. To renting cassette and returning it late and having issues at home. and also of that. So as a dancer, I was part of Three Slam Jam. I was part of Motina Street Dance. So it's been way back for the creative side of me. So when I was in school, I was in lead of a dance crew too.
Oh, okay.
So fast forward to when I started being on my own as a creative person, So my journey to creativity has been way back, and my experience in wanting to make change in the economy has always been something I wake up to every day, saying, "What am I going to do today? What am I going to do today?" So I own a studio where in 2 years and a half, I've teach more than 12 people cinematography, photography. I also own an NGO where I teach secondary school SS3 and SS2 free photography and cinematography, 360 entrepreneurship skills online. So I've taught more than 4 to 5 schools in Lagos State for free. I take my equipment to their school and I teach them. At the end, I give the best students the little I have.
Wow, that is so good.
So that's actually something I've never even publicized. I just do it because I love teaching. Exactly. I just feel like there's a lot I can give to society. I feel like SS3, SS2 students, if they are exposed to that kind of education early, out of 100%,
soft skill,
there's 50% chance 50 will be successful. Then the remaining 50%, there are going to be like 30 to 25% on the street, but we can take
them out of the street.
You understand?
I mean, that also helps them as they're getting into the university, having the skill that they are used to, what they know, and they are willing to improving. It helps them.
Yeah, so some of the past students I have in my NGO are doing over 250K on Instagram, almost 300K followers on TikTok.
Wow.
They made content in my studio. I never charged them for it.
Wow.
They're out there, they're doing well. So you can imagine what this kind of platform can do for more students.
I mean, like when you have the means to really expand it.
To really expand it. So my passion for whatever I do has always been driven by the amount of stuff I can give back to people.
Okay. That's very good. That's very good. And thank you so much for impacting the lives of young people. I mean, my brother is not my family, but it feels good to know that there's a kid out there who is benefiting one way or the other, and might be able to pay forward to somebody else. That is very, very good. We've seen that you like dancing. We've seen your creative side. We understood that you do critics. So, how is the movie critiquing side of you? How is that growing? I like the.
Thank you for that question.
It feels deep.
So let me tell you an interesting fact. I met someone recently, and the person told me if I really want to be a movie critic person, I need to own my own voice, and that means everybody can't like you. Cinema Point has a major issue because whenever they watch movie, they just say it's artistic. Sometimes I don't agree with their point of view.
Okay.
But I appreciate the fact that they come true and straight to how they feel about movie. So me, on the other hand, yes, do I do that yet? Yes, in a way, but I still want to be able to express myself on how I feel about a movie, particularly.
Okay.
Do you understand? So the industry needs to. I mean, a lot of celebrities don't understand that when people say the movie is not up to the standard they expect, it's actually because they invested time and money on it.
Okay.
They take it personal.
Yes,
some of them
most
take
definitely.
it very personal. They feel like even some of them
you
follow
know, you know how long it takes me to get this done.
They be like, do you know how long it takes to get this done? Do you know how much is there? You people should no. I think the world we have, the same way we can criticize politicians, the same way we can criticize schools, the same way we can criticize pastors,
musicians, and
we can criticize celebrities and actors, and we should be able to criticize movies. We should be able to judge movies. We should be able to go to a platform and say, oh, this movie is worth my time. I'm going to pay $7,000
in a very safe way.
I mean, opinions are not to be measured. To be honest,
that's
why it's called opinion.
That's true.
So it just depends on how wise and how unwise the person is
to deliver that.
Exactly. So that's it about opinion. So yeah, we should be free to express ourselves, and the other party should be free to learn from.
To be able to pick out the necessary. They'll tell you to block out the noise and just pick the lesson.
So that's where people like myself come in to tell you, you know what, that movie is made with 300 million naira. If you have 500 million naira, you can use your 7K to watch it. Because to be honest with you, a lot of Nigerians will tell you, I don't do Nigerian movie. It's crazy.
Well, that's true.
It's crazy, but you can pay 10,000 naira to watch foreign movies.
Well, you can. You know that you cannot exactly blame them directly because, like you said, as a movie critic, you see some movies that realized are so below story. I mean, the storyline is dead.
Yeah.
The cinematography looks nice. Might even be sound that sounds different in the
So,
movie. So you can imagine if I had to sit myself down through that torture.
yeah.
And like you said, some people take it personal. They probably
Yeah.
do not take the need to really understand that they need to improve.
Improve.
So, but I believe that the Nollywood industry are growing to really understand people's taste and how to
Yeah.
appeal to the audience's, emotions like that. So there's a change.
Yeah, there's a change. You said something. You said there are movies you watch that break your heart,
Yeah.
and you feel like you wasted your time.
Yeah.
So it is in foreign movies.
That's
There are
true.
movies you watch and you feel like, did I just pay 7K for this? And there are some Nigerian movie you watch
Maybe
and
like,
you're wow. I watched Suspicion. Today is 29. Suspicion is on Prime now. I was at the premiere. Trust me, that movie is the next level of movie is the next level of generational movie out there right now. If you watch Suspicion, and there's another underrated movie I went to the premiere to. The movie has Nassim Simeon there. I was invited to the premiere by Film House.
Yeah.
It's 3 working days.
Oh, okay.
These are action movies that are underrated. And because one of the major things is the marketing aspect of Nigerian movie is really not striving the way it should be.
Okay.
It's not until everybody wears my round neck and I make content about it before they can actually sell movie. You should give people like us that we do content about movie, we make movie critic, an audience to ask you guys questions about the movie. People want to get to know you. People don't want to. People just don't want to see you at premiere. People just don't want to see you as a content creator. People just want to see you as an actor. People want to get to know you. There are personal questions people need to be able to answer about you. I mean, someone like Brad Pitt, someone like Angelina Jolie. I'm just mentioning those key names. I could have mentioned the recent one like Peter and so the likes of the people that are actually trending in the industry right now. But I'm mentioning those iconic ones because they are familiar names. Now, people like that, they get to where they are because they allowed people to know them. As a celebrity, you don't have anything about you that's personal. People should be able to close their eyes and tell you this is when you got married, this is when you broke up, this is when you do this. We need in-depth information. Okay. And that's the drill we're trying to get. Yeah. That's the idea we're trying to create.
That's very good. So what would you say takes you apart from other movie critics? What makes you stand out from the others?
It's actually my vision. You know, I feel like no matter how, even if I pay you a 10 million naira to deliver my vision, if I'm not guiding you, you can't deliver.
That's big.
Do you understand?
That's I'm very confident.
There's always something I'm trying to find out.
I like that. I like the confidence. I mean, it shows that he knows his craft, understands his craft, and nobody does it better than him. So that's very good.
So that's what sets one apart. The fact that you understand when a movie is telling a story from the aspect of plot. You understand when the actors and actresses are delivering. The casts are like the perfect people to feature in the movie.
Yes.
You know when they are putting they are actually acting. And you know when when the plot is actually telling you something else and you are getting something else
from it.
Yeah, exactly. There are movies that I see personally. Out of 70% of Nigerian movies, if I watch the trailer, I can tell you everything that happens in the movie. There are times I've dropped review on what might happen in Nigerian movie in the past when I started. That was how I started. Okay. I started predicting trailers and I was always right.
Because I mean, you could already tell everything from the trailer.
Now you know it's wrong.
Yeah.
For me to be able to tell that whenever there's a music that come up, the music of a song, it's telling a lot about the song. And then when you hear the music that happened in the song, you already know that somebody is probably going through a lot in this movie.
Somebody's going to die or something like that.
So,
yes,
but this Guinness World Record is to tell people that Nollywood is beyond that.
Okay.
There are great movies out there that tell a good, beautiful story.
Okay. And
that you can never see the plot come.
That's very good. So now, talking about the Guinness World Record, what would you say was the drive? You know, you've seen your transformation from where you were young. You've seen that you love movies, you criticize movies. But what was the drive to want to do? And also, because there are different space in the movie or different kind of record that you could have broken when it comes to movie production, and delivery? Why did you choose to watch a movie or movies for 180 hours, and what is the drive?
You've highlighted like 5 questions, but I'll pick it from how the drive started
Okay.
and why the movie. That's like 2 of them. So, firstly, the drive started when Kathy did our dance 2005.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fast forward to like 10 years later, a friend of mine did his own at Maryland Mall
That would be
for dancing. He wanted
like
to do
Kefi too.
no,
What's
not
name?
Kefi. His name is Man on News.
Oh, is it a guy?
Yeah, he's a guy.
Oh, I was thinking it's the other lady. I mean,
Pinky Debbie.
Yeah, sorry.
That was
Pinky
after
Debbie.
Pinky Debbie.
Oh, his was after Pinky Debbie.
Yeah, so
okay.
the reason why I picked E over Pinky Debbie got it. But why I said why I talked about his own was that I was involved. Like
Okay, because
I was.
he's your person. I mean,
yeah,
you're
it's my
part
person.
of every
So I was
step
part
of
of the process. I was sleeping at Maryland Mall on the floor like the whole time. I think it was about 5 days.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it was about 5 days or 4 days or so. But it was challenging. We didn't go home. We weren't even having enough money to push the stuff. People were just passing and looking like, what's this guy doing?
What's happening?
So entertainment was not as bulky as it was now. It's like 2015. That's the honest truth.
Oh,
It has been, but not as bulky.
You can tell that I start to differ, right? I was about to tell you that, no, it's not like that.
2015.
Entertainment was a hit. Come on.
It was a hit to music.
No, let's not dive, because I would have said that probably you didn't really do your publicity right, or
Okay.
there was not enough fun to push it as much as you would want to, and also because your person is not very popular. Maybe, but saying that entertainment wasn't very strong as at 2015. I mean, like that was
2015
like
is about 10 years ago, isn't it?
no.
9 years ago. It's 9. It's
Yeah.
2024.
Okay. Yeah. So
2024. A lot has happened.
a lot
Netflix
has
is now in
happened.
Nigeria.
A lot has happened, but
There was no
nevertheless.
Netflix in Nigeria then.
Nevertheless, that's not the point. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So, the idea, what I'm trying to say is, I was involved and there was not enough money to push. The publicity was not that strong. But I knew it could do better.
yeah.
I knew this could be more. Do you understand? Seeing the process, the process he went through, wanting to give up, and me encouraging him, and seeing how much I love contributing to the society, how much I love the spotlight also.
Okay.
I just feel like I could do this. I love spotlight. That's one thing about me. I don't know if she's always
I
right to
like
say
the
that,
acceptance.
but I love it when I'm on the spotlight, and that's the truth. And I don't think there's anything bad in
No, there's
that.
nothing bad.
So apart from that, it was a really strong trigger when the university did that one. It was a really
That one
strong
shook.
trigger.
It shook a lot.
And I'm like, this idea has been sleeping for a very long time. And
Yeah.
the truth is, I've always been building towards it. I've been making reviews saying that, you know what, in case I want to do this, I need to have enough.
And if you have a
people to know
foundation.
that I've been doing this for long. And I released my first review 2021. So I'm like, you know what, let's do this for the love of the movie. For the love of the movie. Without Guinness record, I've done 2 days movie straight. With Jen, it was affordable. So I've done straight movie for 2 days. I was watching Supernatural. I jumped from Supernatural to Smallville.
Okay.
So
there were seasons.
There were
so at
seasons,
least
so it was
the
on a
stretch
steady
was there.
stretch. You get, so if you watch Suits and you finish it, you just know that you're a movie lover like me.
I understand.
So yeah, so when it hit me hard, sometimes early last year when she did that, I just knew I had to register. So I registered July last year, and I got a response by November, and I did the dry run for February.
Oh, okay.
And now the big date is coming by December 8th to 15th.
That is. I see the journey,
So
and then it takes a lot of motivation. I mean, to bring it all the way back from like 9.
yeah,
I mean, it's more than 9 years straight
Yeah,
back from
yeah.
when Kafi did as.
yeah.
It takes a lot, and it shows how much you've grown,
Yeah.
and I can see the dedication that you're putting into this. So she did as she was like that. She had to go to the gym for 6 months to make sure that she's physically fit and the likes to train her body, her mind, and her soul. What are the things you've put in place for this? And then also for the movies, how do you intend to stream it?
Okay, so measure of, you're talking about health now.
Yes,
so
health.
Firstly, I've been in the hotel for like 3 months, just planning for convenience.
Okay.
So planning and eating and sleeping and
What do
resting.
you
So
resting?
I did a little workout and I do my yoga. So apart from that, I've been monitoring my sleep.
Okay.
So sometimes I do like a 24 hours movie, then just sleep for like 5 hours. Even though the rules says you have 5 minutes in every 1 hour, so if you can do a 24 hours, that means you have 2 hours. If you
Sleep.
can do straight 48 hours, you have 4
4
hours to
hours.
sleep. You
Sleep.
can't use time ahead. Because
Okay.
you can
I use.
accumulate time for ahead.
Mm.
So right now I'm resting. I'm getting all my stuff together. I'm working out, and with the support of my team, my management, Combo Entertainment, they've been doing a lot in funding me so far.
Okay.
And we're still looking for more sponsor.
Okay.
We hope to see bigger brands out there that is really interested in showcasing their brands to the people that will come and have fun. It's December. It's movie.
Yeah.
We all know that December is all about movies and popcorn.
That's great. So before we go to the sponsors aspect, you said that earlier in February you had done like 3 days straight. Now remember that being in the spotlight and doing it in the confines of your own comfortability is different. Now, how do you intend to survive the first 24 hours and the first 48 hours? What is the plan that you have in place to be able to withstand? Because I mean, like, if you can do 3 days straight without sleep, that's a lot. But if you can do it, then you've accumulated enough time, like 6 hours, for you to be able to relax and do it. But what are the plans that you have in place to make sure that everything goes smoothly?
So first, during the dry run, we did 24-hour stretch. And we had 2 hours to rest, but we limited the resting time to 1 hour.
Okay.
Intentionally, just to see the limit. The third day was hectic. My leg was swelling, my back was aching. So because of this measure, I've taken time to check my health, like what's my stress level, what's my heart
how
rate.
long your body can take
Exactly,
before you break down.
Before breakdown. I knew I need a lot of vitamin C. I need to take a lot of less of energy drink, very less of energy drink. Nescafe, one of my sponsors. So
Okay.
So far, the idea for me now is I'm going to do like a 48-hour stretch. That's to have 4 hours to rest. I'll sleep for 3 hours. I'll reserve 1 hour.
Okay.
So the remaining days can be broken down to 24 hours because it's really not easy.
It will not be easy. I mean, but you're intending to do like 2 days straight.
Yeah, exactly.
Non-stop,
So
and then have 3
so,
hours of sleep.
Yeah, so my food this time around. Then I was doing dry run. I was eating a bar. Trust me, I was eating a bar.
I realized
they were making a goosey soup. There were like 15 to 16 of us during that period. So it wasn't like I was doing it at my comfort zone. There are a lot of people that is interested in the project.
Yeah,
My
I know.
friends,
Yeah.
They were like, bro, you gotta do this. You're doing this, then you gotta do it
support.
right from now. I gotta do it right from now. Like, so I was focusing on, okay, you know what? At a point I was being there, let me just sleep. I said, bro,
You cannot
can't
sleep.
So I knew the kind of people I have. Apart from me myself wanting to do
What
this,
is it? You have people
I have people that
understand
actually
the dream
wanted
as
me
much
to
as you
get this
do.
done because they know what this means to what we've been building for a very long time. They know what this means to our organization, the NGO, the management, the sponsors, and the people that we're trying, and the people that really believes and this and have been sharing the post and and City Edge as a person too.
Thank you. Yes, we're always here for you.
So we are making a good measure for it to really be successful.
That's very good stuff. About the sponsors, I mean, like you're doing something that concerns the acting world, the movie world entirely. Have you reached out to the people in power? It's not like you necessarily need people like saying, but it would be good to know that they have your back. And then which celebrities are we to expect or are personally in your space in the process of planning this project?
So firstly, I would say we have top Nigerian celebrities, like 15 of them that will turn up on this event.
Correctly.
And their pictures will be posted on our Instagram with the time that they will be around.
Okay, so at least people that are fans will know when to meet them.
Secondly, the sponsors, not as much as we want so far.
Okay.
But there are still room for more. And the space at Igodo were given to us at the leisure, and it's make sure that we are also allowing vendors to come sell. We are not charging the vendors.
So the place at Igodo is where it's going to be happening.
Yeah,
and theater. The theater in Igodo.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are also giving the space to food vendors free.
Oh, you're not
Yeah,
going to collect
we're
money.
not collecting money.
Oh,
So
that's
just
very
come,
good.
sell your food for people that are coming, sell your snacks for people that are coming. So apart from that, um, one of our sponsors is also Fluxer TV, which they are going to be like the major person. I remember during university, it was
Olori Supergirl.
Olori Supergirl that
Yeah.
was all there doing all the work. So Fluxer TV is all out there for us with 8 camera, with 2 drones,
Wow. That's
live
very
stream
good.
24/7 on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter,
YouTube.
YouTube, Twitch. So they are all out for us and they are ready. Their gadget is ready. The media alone is taking about 30 people
Okay.
on a rotational shift.
Oh,
So
that's
you
very
can,
good.
you can
So
tell
I can
this
tell the
is
size of the
major. The
publicity.
number of people that are going to work in on this project are 70 in number exactly. It's 20 volunteers.
But there's room for more volunteers, right?
Yeah, definitely,
Okay.
definitely. And we have a sponsor, a cleaning company sponsor on the way
To make sure that everywhere is
Yeah, so,
sparkling clean
exactly.
as the process
So
goes.
we have the Nescafe also that has given us support. Say drink Nescafe, you no go sleep.
You can't sleep, bruh.
And I'm like, okay, let's see how that goes.
That's good.
So then we have our amazing PR person, Erisha Ward. She's amazing. She's been out there talking to the celebrities, and most of the celebrities, we have a special box we are delivering to them. I'm delivering some of them on set. They are just going to make a video inviting their fans.
Oh, that's very good.
Some of them I'm going to be visiting them with the boss so we can
Personally.
make the video together.
Okay.
So, but as time goes on, we have a couple of days, like I think 9 days
Before the
before the
before the
event. And
big
trust
day.
me, a lot will unfold.
That's very good. Well, you've reached out to the
Right,
the governing
authorities,
bodies, yes.
yeah. So the governing bodies, we read letter to them. They respond to us saying, if you're using people's movie, you gotta reach out to them personally. So we thought about it. Okay, you know what? We've done that already. At least they are aware. So now, how do we use people's content without plagiarism? Oh, okay. So we have every right to do movie night with Netflix or Showmax. So fine. So whatever we are streaming is coming from Netflix and Showmax, which is paid for.
Something came to mind now.
Okay.
Why did you decide to do 2 of the streaming platforms? I mean, Showmax, when you could have chosen one and then make partnership with them. I mean, like, okay, so we want to work with you, we want to watch the movies on your platform for the period of this time.
So that's where the marketing comes in. When they know you're doing that, when they get the letter, when it's about to start, if any of them comes in first, then we're using one.
So, I see what you're doing.
So for now, they're not on board.
Okay.
So
well, you've written letters to them.
But we've written letters to them.
So whichever one that comes in first, that will be like the only platform that you'll be streaming. But so the movies, are they going to be strictly Nollywood, or there's going to be a mix of foreign?
Because this is celebrating Nollywood.
Okay.
We are doing 70% Nollywood and 30% foreign. For every 10 movie, we have 7 for Nolly and we have 3 for foreign.
Okay. So when it comes to Nollywood, can you give us like at least maybe like 3 or 4 movies that that will intrigue people to like, okay, I've not seen this.
I've added suspicions to my list.
Okay, because I can see the passion for that movie.
So there's a situation where you finish watching movie in cinema. It was a premiere.
Yeah.
You finish watching movie at the cinema, and you're happy. You're like, man, these guys they killed it.
So
and there's a situation where you finish watching movie and you're like, what did I just see? And we're mute.
I guess
we're mute like.
I mean, like we're
what did I just watch a Nigerian movie? Did I just see a Nollywood movie? That's the expression I have, and that's why we are starting with that movie.
Okay. Before you continue that question, you said earlier that to avoid plagiarism and downloading, how do you intend to include subscription, considering that it is on Prime and not on Netflix or Showmax? Did you speak to Prime or did you speak to the producer director of the movie directly?
As long as we did an email on IG.
Okay.
So most of them we don't have the information. So some of the top up to like 25 celebrities in Nigeria that are producers.
Okay.
We did an invite design requesting for their permission with their movie logo on it. Either we're using the movie or not.
Okay.
We included the design. So we sent it to them. So there's a record that we did send a message. And apart from that, streaming platforms are allowed you to use their movie any way you see fit.
Okay.
As long as you're not charging people. And that we're not charging for this. And Guinness record does not even encourage you charging people to see what you do. Because it has to be public for the evidence to be solid.
Yes, okay.
So yeah, we're clear on that.
That's very good. That is very good. So we've heard about how you're going to do this. the things that you put in place. So for the people that are coming to support and to have fun with you, besides the vendors that are coming to sell, what are the other attractions that you put in place for people that are coming to support you?
So, like we all see, if you check Igodo Lagos Theatre online, or if you've been there, you see they have a lot of space.
Okay.
So we made available games like snooker, chess, Ayoko.
Okay.
The Igbo people call it Otimoko.
Okay.
So drafts, and there's like I said, snooker already, and I said table tennis. So there are games X and O. There are games.
To get themselves
engaged.
with.
There are games to make people get engaged during the day. So we are still considering if we can stream movie during the day outside because of the sun and weather,
So people can
and
probably
clarity.
watch.
If we can do a shade that can cover the screen so people can watch, but if you can't, then there will be a game from morning till 7. From 7 till morning, there will be a movie outside also. We are also mounting a screen outside for people to see the movie or watching it outside.
Okay, that's very good. So it's good people love to have fun.
Yeah,
but there is nothing like security. I mean, knowing that you're safe. So what is the plan for that?
We've also written letter to like 5 arms of security in Nigeria, from military to police to LASMA to FRSC. Am I right?
Let's of us not feel together.
So we've written letter to every department that is important for security aspects, and we've gotten major feedback from them to be available.
Actually, so assure that people are
we
going
are
to be
sure
safe.
that from army to the list they're expecting to Moko to security banks, they are going to be placed in a strategical position to make sure that people that are there in the night are living to their home safely.
Yes, I'm coming and returning.
Exactly. So one of the options we put in the places where people are coming is you can book Uber in and out, so that you ensure your safety.
Okay, that is very, very good. I mean, I've really had so much fun having this conversation with you. I can see your dream, and more than having a dream, I said earlier that it takes a child to dream, but it takes a village to bring it to life.
Yeah.
So more than having a dream, it's really amazing to have people around you that are supporting you, that are there for you, to know that you can't do this journey alone. So before experiencing the event itself, there's going to be harder parts. There's going to be parts that will mostly break you. But like I said, you've tested it before. What would you say is the hardest part of this whole idea and journey for you?
Is it during the events?
I mean, like
what I think
during this planning, I'm saying that it's happening now, but for some people, they'll believe that it's when it's happening that you would feel like, okay, I think the hardest part was my 4th day. The hardest part was when I saw my mommy, or when I saw somebody that was dead to me. But there is also the planning. I mean, before a food comes out, there is a dicing and everything. So what would you say is the hardest part of the entire planning for you?
The thing about planning is expectations. First, as a person, you have faith and you understand that this thing I want to do, I'm going to maintain positive energy. But there are many energy that's ready to reduce your stress.
Word.
And you know, go give.
Word.
So far the planning has been a bit of, as far as it was a drag at the beginning.
Okay.
Something I'm planning in since February that we did dry run. We postponed it from June.
So it was supposed to have taken place in June.
Yes, in June. We postponed it. I said I've been attending premieres. I've been attending award shows.
Okay.
But I gained access more this year. Making friends with cinemas, making friends with different managers of cinemas and all. Before I started getting now there's no movie that happens now I won't get a first call. Hey, what's up? You need to be at the premiere. So I was able to arrange that first. And you can imagine you from mainland going to the island for movie premiere cost you like 30K every week.
I can understand.
Just to get contact of people you want to tell I'm doing this and I have to invite you. So most people, and celebrities, some of them are just like, what? I'm coming. I need to
go and do
something. It happens.
I'll see you later.
Exactly. So far, but for those that have turned up for us, they've been a source of encouragement because most of them say they are coming, most of them say they will make videos, but the challenging part is getting the celebrities to actually
show that this dream is going to come to life.
Yeah, but it's interestingly now we are getting Ekiti State speaker involved.
Oh, like That's
So
very good.
Ekiti State Governor is also aware. Lagos State Governor is
Okay,
aware,
okay.
and the
That's a
Commissioner
good
for
one.
Tourism in Lagos is aware.
That's a good one.
You know, I mean, so so far it's encouraging now.
To know that you have these people
Exactly,
that are
to know that
there.
I have these people that are there, and for the celebrities that have turned up so far, we are going to be delivering that box, like I said earlier. So yeah, the challenging part is just funds. Trust me, you don't know what you're getting into until you get there.
Yes, so you don't know.
So far, funding has been a major challenge, but we're trying our best to make the publicity as strong as possible, because it's not just for us, it's also for the people to have fun and create a cinematic legacy.
Okay.
And trust me, I believe after this event, after this Guinness World Record, the idea of I don't know the movie
Okay.
vanish.
Okay. I like the ending of this your convo because it will help you understand my next question.
Exactly.
So you've been talking about movies, and then you've been talking about Nollywood. How do you think that this movement, besides putting you on the map and you fulfilling a dream that you've had for a very long time, how do you think it's going to benefit the Nollywood industry? Because I mean, it's more about celebrating them.
So, how is going to benefit me is what you said now.
The Nollywood industry, like what we understand that you're doing this for you, for your dream, but you've been saying that you're trying to put Nollywood on the map. So how do you think this is going to impact?
So I can't really use the word on the map, because Nollywood has been on the map.
Okay.
Nollywood is international.
Yes, definitely.
You understand? But it's just we are trying to celebrate the beautiful work they've been doing. Because if you see Nollywood of 15 years, there's a very fast
there's
pace
a huge difference
in 15 years in Nollywood.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's what we're trying to celebrate. We're celebrating those icons.
the growth.
We're celebrating the growth. We're celebrating the movies, the crafts. So, say it will put Nollywood on the global stage, it's only going to put them on Guinness World Record.
That's more like a global
Nollywood
space.
is like the longest movie they've ever watched in the world right now. That's it.
Oh, that's very good. So you're saying that if you're doing like 10 movies, you will do 7 Nollywood and then probably 3. So if you have to accumulate the number of 7s that you're doing in the space of 6 days, 70%, and that's going to be like the longest movie industry franchise. Really? Yeah. Come on, take a pause. Because if you really make this work, I mean, for somebody else to want to do it, they will have to do more.
Exactly, of their whole
than
country.
6 hours.
That
and
means
then
you have to come to Nigeria, because if you're not doing it in the US, you're not doing it in India, you have to do it in Nigeria. Those are the top 3 movie franchises in the world right now.
Oh, really?
Nigeria is like number 3. I think we are even before India, right? I think we are even. I think it's
before
Nollywood.
Bollywood.
Yeah. Nigeria is like number 3 in the world. So
okay, so there is Hollywood,
there's Bollywood,
Bollywood, Nollywood. Please just take your flowers, because sometimes we take a leap of faith and then we make a movement that we do not really understand how big it's going to be.
Yeah.
But having this conversation, and if you look deep within it, you're going to see that if God willing, and God's blessing, you're able to feel this this mission and then do the whole 6 hours, 6 days and 12 hours, you're going to be moving up to a new level, just like Idabasi moved the cooking industry to another space.
Nigeria food industry right now, they get international invitation
I don't want to change the conversation, but I mean Bill Gates was in Nigeria of recent, and then there was this popular Nigerian food blogger that was called in to show him some certain things, and that shows how big it is going, and who knows how big it's going to go for you as well.
And movie industry right now, Nollywood has been high movie industry like every now and then. I mean, Hollywood has been high Nollywood every now and then, trying to pick the best out of them. Things Fall Apart will be happening soon.
Very soon. I mean, you can have Idris Elba in
it. So they knew the market in Africa, but they know that we've not discovered it ourselves, and they are coming to explore it. Gotten so much.
I can tell. I mean, there was this video trending on internet in France where they were singing this song for the president.
So if the movie industry is going to be in that pace in the next 2-3 years, it only makes sense for someone like me to
push it. And then when you look back in the next 3 years, be like, yes, I made a really, really good move. That's very, very good. And once again, I want to say congratulations to you because it is not exactly the ending. It is the idea.
Yeah.
The moment you are able to tell yourself, like, okay, I want to motivate. You don't even have to read motivational quotes and everything. The idea that I need motivation means that you're already
You already know what's
open
wrong.
to change and growth. And the idea that you want to do this alone is enough for congratulations. And I pray that you're able to stretch it out. Can you please spell out the date itself? Because I mean, like we're just coming in between conversations.
So it's happening December 8th to 15 at Ghana.
December 8th to
Yeah,
15. So
yeah.
it's starting at what time on the 8th?
On 12 no,
By 12 noon.
yeah,
It's going to
it's
start.
ending on Sunday 12 midnight.
That is very, very good. And before we round off, can you tell me what has been your biggest motivation, or us? Because this is not just me, myself, and every other person watching. What has been your biggest motivation in this whole process?
So I've always been a loner. I've always been someone that I never really experienced childhood love growing up. So it has always been my greatest motivation to find love everywhere I can.
Okay. So, is the love that you're getting from people that's
It's
being your
just
motivation?
So and if I get criticized, it's still love.
Still love.
Because they
I
don't
mean, there's
know
always
me
there's
so
lesson in
much.
everything.
Yeah.
So that's very, very good. That's very good. So what message do you have for everyone out there
So
who
it's
doesn't know that you want to do by hearing it right now? How can they support you? How can the audience, the people watching, how can they be of help to this project that you're working on? How can they support you?
so first I'll tell you to spread love, like I said now. Spread love. Support and help as much as many people as you can out there, whether it's related to this or not. Trust me, if you do that because I say it, then it's related to this. So that's one. Secondly, to support us and to join us on this, we'll be live at Igodo Lagos Theatre on the 8th of December. You can watch the movie for free. The link is available on my bio, Movie with Ayo. It's also available on Flockside TV on Instagram. It's also available on Combo Entertainment on Instagram. You can register on all these links to participate. And if you want to support us financially, please, we are available to accept. If you want to support us with material, and if you want to come as a vendor and sell food to the audience and give something to the audience, drinks, water, you have something you can just give to the audience to have fun. It's December, it's Christmas time, it's Thanksgiving, and it's gift season.
That is very, very good. Thank you so much. Again, congratulations to you, and I wish you the very best of this project. Well, you've heard it from our soon-to-be Guinness World Record holder of the longest movie marathon of 160 hours, which is 6 days and 12 hours. I mean, it takes a lot for a child that's coming from a noble and humble background to want to dream big and dream beyond the space that they've grown. And this young man has shown us that he can do it, and we're here. I believe that you all out there are also here to support him. Please do not forget, this movement is starting December 8th. We can even do more than December 15th, right? God willing, God willing. But it's starting December 8th, and then you're hearing it out. So please make sure to share. It is very important for you to register, for you to be able to enter. Nobody will stop you from entering. But registering helps us, to manage the crowd and then, have good record of people that are coming in. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Thank you so much for working with this young man on this journey. Your support, your trust, your help, your share, your comments is highly needed. And we are really, really appreciative of everything that you will be doing for us during the course of this project. I see that. I see that. Anyway, my name is Just 3D and this is City Edge. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And until we meet again, bye-bye.
Bye.